Hi, Jim Robinson, ProfitTrading.com, and we're going to take a look at a few charts this morning. Um, like I've been mentioning lately, the markets are kind of hard to really call which direction they're going, and I think this weekly chart of October gold kind of sums it up. You can just see that it's kind of forming like a triangle sideways, and it's really narrowed down the last 5 or 6 weeks, and the 10-10 bands, weekly bands, show that, and the MACD shows that. And whenever these markets get in this tight consolidation type thing where they're coiling up and the range is narrowing down, like the range is narrowing down on gold right here, it precedes a big move, and you don't know for sure which way the move's going to be. But again, I think the odds are with an upside breakout in gold, because on the weekly chart, the last really big move in gold was above the bands, and that's bullish. And then since then, the action has just been sideways. So even though it's sideways, that sideways action starts to turn you bearish, and it wears you down, and it just, you think, well, maybe gold's not going up. But again, by this weekly chart, gold's still in an uptrend, and the odds are still with higher prices in gold. But again, like I always say, we got to just wait and see, and we just got to be patient here. That's about all we can do. These markets are going to do what they want to do, and it really all revolves around the dollar and gold, like I keep saying. And if gold breaks up, the dollar's going to break lower. It's about that simple. So, and vice versa. So we'll take a real quick look at the weekly dollar chart. And now that the kids are in school, I should be able to keep up on this commentary. I'm just going to do a little bit every day. Like, I'm not going to try to do too many markets at once, because it's just, I think that'll be more confusing than anything. But once I do a few markets every day and then we get caught up, I think we'll kind of know where everything's heading. Now the dollar, again, this is the September weekly dollar, and the bands are down. The last big move in the dollar was below the bands. Again, this is the weekly bands. And then the MACD is pulling up, and you'd almost like to say to yourself, well, this is going to go on a buy signal. This is making a double bottom. But you don't want to really project into the future something that hasn't happened. So right now this is on a sell signal still, so we have to stay bearish. So the bands are down. The MACD, weekly MACD, is on a sell signal, so we'll stay bearish on the dollar for now. And then again, if the time comes when things change, maybe the dollar will put in a bottom here and things will turn up and it'll move above the bands. But until then, we have to stay bearish on the dollar and bullish gold. So we'll wrap this one up for now. Thanks for listening to my video. Jim Robinson, ProfitTrading.com.